Everybody's feeling them too. Ladies night, here to have a good time. Everybody's feeling right. Welcome to ladies night, ladies night. Oh, yeah.
Well, hello. How are you guys doing tonight?
Hello. Happy it's Friday.
Hola.
I am Miss.Sheeena from Miss.Sheena's World, and you can follow us at Ladies Night Podcast LA on Instagram. And we have DJ Fierce and friend of the show, Natasha Cosgrove.
Hey.
How are y'all? How is everyone's week?
Oh my God.
Joe.
Long?
What
How
a
long?
week.
It's been a week.
Mm-hmm.
It has been a week. But you know who else has had a crazy week? Bihan Mutlu. I know I'm messing up his name.
Who?
Bihan Mutlu had a crazy week as well. So Bihan Mutlu was drinking in the forest with his friends.
This guy. Okay.
Having a good old time. I guess he slipped away maybe to go to the bathroom. I don't know. But he was gone for a while. So there was a group of people looking for Bihan Mutlu. So a bunch of friends and family, they were very concerned because they knew about this 50-year-old man. And they're walking around yelling his name. And he's in the group with them looking for him. So he was a missing drunk man.
Where's he at?
So he's a missing drunk man, and he spent hours and hours helping a search party look for him. So finally he said, excuse me, who are we looking for? And then they gave him the name, and he was like, oh, that's me.
I feel like that would happen to me if I was out in the forest drunk with my friends. I really do. I feel like that would happen.
I feel like that's happened to me a few times.
You know, it might have. We made it through, so it's okay.
It's been times I didn't even know my name, okay?
Oh, I was present when that happened.
There has been times I didn't even know my name.
So I'll be one of them people looking. I'll be drunk as shit too, looking for your ass.
I'll be drunk like Sheena.
Or the infamous when I lost my phone, or when I thought I lost my phone, and I really didn't lose my phone. I canceled all my credit cards and everything, thinking I lost the damn thing. And yeah, it was very close by.
So for Tasha's birthday one year, we went to Palm Springs and we were at a club. And Tasha normally keeps her phone in her bra because her phone has her credit cards in it, right? So me being the friend I am, I was, a little intoxicated. I picked up her phone and I stuffed it in my bra, right? I kind of stole her phone.
Uh-huh.
So that night, she's crying and I'm ready to fight some girls. I'm like, those bitches took your phone. And she's like, oh my God. So she cancels all her credit cards. We leave the club. So later on that day, she's like, that next morning, she's still crying. She's upset, like, oh my God, my phone is gone. What am I going to do? This and this and that. So Sheena rolls over, there's something bothering me right here in my chest. I pull out her fucking phone and I'm irritated. And I just slam it on the table, right? And I go back to sleep. And she's like, Sheena, you had my phone this entire time?
Well, no, actually, it was until our other friend said, why don't you call the phone and see if somebody answers? And I was like, no one's going to answer the phone. They stole it from me. Like, what the fuck? And he was like, no, just call. And I'm like, okay. So we call and what? Where? Oh my God. It's next to Sheena on the table.
Yeah, because it was bothering me. Like I rolled over and I was like, what is this right here? And I just threw it, literally threw it on the table. So that was our drunk weekend. But I think Bihan has me beat because
I think so too. He had a whole ass search party.
And he was in the search party. At least I just stole your phone.
But the thing is the kicker on all this was you were really ready to fight some bitches in the club. Security was like, no one we're going to check the footage. That type of thing doesn't happen here. You guys were in VIP, blah, 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 blah. And you were like, they took your phone, bitch. Like, they took your fucking phone. We about to roll a big hole. And I'm like, yeah, we're all like fucked up just to find out that the shit was like right under
Right there. The whole fucking
Apparently, their cameras didn't work that well because if they did,
right.
they would have
Yes.
saw me stealing your phone and not the other bitches.
Right.
So their cameras don't work
Ooh.
because they would have been like, "Oh, your friend has your phone."
Well,
She
this
stuffed it in
man
the
in the
car.
forest, he has a story to tell.
So, like, Dante, do you think, like, has this ever happened to you? You think you'll ever be that, like, drunk in the forest where you'll just join a search party looking for Dante?
Mm-mm. You know what? I'm a pro, so I don't really, and I also don't get drunk like that. So I'm like you've seen me being drunk before. I'm a responsible one. I'll be the one
Yeah.
making sure everybody get home and like, okay, you need a bag. You need to lay your ass down. You need to shut the fuck up. You need to, like I'm that person. I turn into everybody mama when we get drunk.
I feel like I would probably join in just even if I knew like what the fuck, just because.
Just because there's a kiki in your head, like you cracking up, like we looking for me and I'm
You
here. Like,
know
who's
how
gonna notice?
right? You know how I think, right? So I would be like,
Yeah.
yeah, where is she? What? Oh yeah, that's me. Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay. Okay. So you guys, we all love a good Dollar Tree, right?
Yes.
Well, Dollar Tree is going to adapt some of the stuff like how 99 Cent Store did. 99 Cent Store kind of like changed into a baby Walmart for me over the last year and a half with their $5.99, $6.99, $10.99. Like, it's a 99 Cent Store. All this shit needs to be 99. Well,
Right.
Dollar Tree announced that it will now start selling items that cost more than $1 in its stores. And their prices will be $1.25, between $1 to $1.50. So it'll be $1.25, $1.50 plus tax. The reason being, because of COVID, the industry experts point out the devastating financial impact of COVID-19 pandemic, which has seen the prices of food, clothing, cars, etc. go up, and Dollar Tree is like, we're gonna jump on that bandwagon, which I think is kind of messed up because Dollar Tree helped out a lot of people during the COVID. Should they help? Shit, I get
I
some
mean,
stuff from the Dollar Tree.
even before COVID, like that's a go-to for a lot of people, including myself, for a very long time.
It's like, why buy garlic powder for $4 when I can go to the Dollar Tree and get it for $1?
I mean, but I guess I understand the reasoning behind it. They got to recoup their money too, but pretty
Oh,
soon.
you're still showing us your Gucci bag?
Look at him! Look at him!
I was trying to see how big it is. I was like, can this be like a beach bag? What am I supposed to do with this?
If you like to donate that to me, I will so love it.
Joe, you must be out your raggedy ass head.
I was waiting to see what he was about to say to that.
I am out of my raggedy ass head,
You
and
must
I
be
will.
out your head, honey. You must have fell and bumped your head.
I mean, I didn't fall, but if you decide you don't want it, I will be happy to take that off of your hands
girl,
for you.
I might actually just decide I don't want. You know how I am, Joe.
Yeah, and I can give you my address, and I'll even pay for shipping.
Did you just really say? Yes, you did. I don't even know why I'm questioning.
No.
Okay. So what do y'all think about this Dollar Tree thing that's going on?
I feel like they're kind of getting on the bandwagon like all the other ones. The whole time when I was growing up, I remember, there was the 99 cent store, then the Dollar Tree came out, but then you started seeing like 90 cents and up and above, and you can't even walk into
Family
a place
Dollar, Dollar General.
They have everything.
Ain't nothing in there $1.
No, it's not. Everything's like you might as well just call yourself. What's that? Five Below. Five Below is honest. They're honest. Like, the shit's in here. You're gonna pay at least maximum $5 or whatever. But now it's like, okay, well, you can't really. Everything's gonna increase. The taxes are gonna make it higher. They're gonna do what they're gonna do anyways. It's a shame though.
Yeah.
It
Yep,
is.
I agree. One of my favorite things to do. You know those days where you just feel depressed, or you feel like I need to go do something with myself, or I need something fun to do, or whatever. Bro, go on a shopping spree at the dollar store, go on a shopping spree at the 99-cent store. You will feel better.
Right, you feel like you're balling. You know,
I
go
know.
get all the movie snacks and stuff that in my big purse. I take my
Yes.
kids. You
All
know,
the drinks that got discontinued. You're like, actually,
right?
this probably should have been discontinued, but it's gone.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I love me a good Dollar Tree. I ain't even
The
gonna lie
only
to
thing
y'all.
I won't buy there is like the meat. I'm like, I don't trust that.
No, I wouldn't buy meat. But I like their popsicles. They got
The
Well, they don't have.
the strawberry shortcake popsicles there. Those are bomb. Those, remind me of my childhood. They
Yeah.
got like my
They
favorite
don't have
hot.
Kool Aid though. They got Flavor Aid, which I have you ever had Flavor Aid as a
You
child?
know,
Yes. Yes.
I didn't
That's
ever
fucking
drink Kool-Aid.
terrible.
I didn't have Kool-Aid until I turned like 22, 23. My mom, we didn't have Kool-Aid in the house.
Okay.
And the
Well,
only reason why
I had 4 kids. Okay, so we drank Kool-Aid, Flavor Aid, Shasta.
my
Okay,
mom had
whatever
three
hell we could
kids,
find.
my mom had three. We did not have any Kool-Aid in the house. We had
Well,
juice. And the only reason why I had Kool-Aid
that's
when I was like
good.
23 is because I was at a friend's house and she had a kid and we were like mixing like vodka up with Kool-Aid because we didn't have a juice.
Well, that's your first foray into drinking is the vodka in the Kool Aid. That's really good, by the way. It still tastes good, by the way.
It
But
was really good.
no, it's real funny though. Like growing up, I liked Kool Aid, and we have it now and then. But that was when my mom got a good paycheck or something. But like honestly, I had Flavor Aid more than I had Kool Aid, and that shit's nasty. It don't taste right. It
What does
tastes
it
No,
taste like?
Kool Aid bastard ass child cousin.
it does have a weird aftertaste. I used to get
Weird.
it when my boys were little, and it would just
Hmm.
keep them powered up to be outside all day. You know,
Hmm.
they'd be all right.
That's right. So you know the term drinking the Kool Aid, or like people are drinking the Kool Aid, meaning like they're part of like a
A
group of.
cold.
Yeah, well, not the original version is a cult. Um,
Really?
during that, yeah, the Jim Jones massacre.
Hmm.
That's where it comes from.
Oh
But
wow.
they actually, it wasn't Kool Aid; it was Flavor Aid. It
Oh
literally,
shit.
yeah.
Was it
Ooh.
really?
A shit ton of documentaries on it. It was Flavor Aid. It wasn't even Kool Aid.
So Kool-Aid getting all this like unnecessary bad publicity. It was
And it
actually
wasn't even Kool
Flavor
Aid. It
Aid.
wasn't even Kool Aid. It was Flavor Aid.
I
Wow.
ain't drinking the
Damn it,
Kool-Aid
that's
and
gonna be my last drink. Can you give me some Kool Aid? Take this shit back.
oh, that is so funny. I remember one time I went to like this restaurant. Was it in Atlanta? But it was like, you know how Atlanta has like those like, way in the boondocks. Like
Hmm.
she was like, do you want red Kool-Aid, purple Kool-Aid, orange
Hmm.
Kool-Aid?
There's a
I
sandwich
was
place.
Red.
There's a sandwich place around the corner from me that they have Kool Aid for their drinks. They have
Really?
red, they have blue, and then they have watermelon.
Don't trust the red because red can either be cherry or it can be tropical punch, and I don't like the way the
Mm.
cherry tastes. So I feel like I would just get upset with that.
Their red's pretty good. The only thing I don't like about it, see, I like Kool Aid. I still drink Kool Aid. I have no problem with it. But the only thing about it is they put like if you put the amount of sugar they suggest, or if you put that amount of sugar, it is really sweet. It's like too much.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't
My
seem
oldest,
like
my oldest used to pour the fucking sugar in there. I couldn't even
Mm.
drink it when he would make it. Oh God, like
Hmm.
syrup. He'd make it so syrupy. It'd be like, ugh.
Just nasty. Yeah. I'll be like, I'm gonna take this and put like another like I'm gonna do half Kool Aid, half water.
Yes, yes, yeah.
okay. Well, speaking of not drinking the Kool-Aid, not getting on that syrup, United Airlines they are going to terminate nearly 600 employees for refusing to comply with the vaccine mandate.
They knew that was
Um,
coming.
According to
I
the
know.
Hill, United announced today that they would begin the process of laying off roughly 600 employees for failing to comply with the COVID-19 vaccine mandate United Airlines CEO Scott Kirby and President Bret Hart wrote in a memo to the employees, "This was an incredible, difficult decision, but keeping our team safe has always been our first priority." So I guess there's some lawsuits going out now, but United's they're not worried. They said they have a whole bunch of applicants ready to come in, where the 600 is going out.
Well, shit, they said
Lying out.
99% was already vaccinated. So I guess they're not worried about the 1%. But I mean, they knew that was coming. You know, it's, we have a visitor.
It's okay. Hey, visitor.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yes. She's so nosy.
She's like, I want to get on and talk.
Right. Anyways, but they knew that was coming. And I feel sorry for the employees. It still should be somebody's right to decide what they want to do. But at the same time,
well,
an airline company,
they
come
also
on.
Are, from a working standpoint, they're in a position where they can infect a whole bunch of people if they end up getting it just because they decided they wouldn't do a vaccine shot. Like,
yeah.
I understand. I can understand if you weren't putting other people's life in jeopardy, but you are, and it's not this at that point. It's not really about personal decisions. It's really about you doing what's best for the kind of the collective, I think.
Yeah, and I agree. You know, I agree with their decision of what they want to do. I get it, because that's all you need is a lawsuit from a family that's flying and they catch COVID from an employee.
Yep.
Right.
So, you know, it's a catch.
But how would they know that they got COVID from an employee?
They're going to want to test everybody there like they normally do when stuff like this happens.
There'll be more than one person that gets it. It wouldn't be just one person on that plane.
Yeah, but if you're in and out, you're in and out of you're in and out of hotels, you're in and out of Ubers, you're in and out of the airport.
It's true.
From anybody. Like, how do you know it comes from like an employee on the plane? It can come
because
from,
you
can
know,
get it at McDonald's.
You know that person or that family is going to go get an attorney, and they're going to start with the airline company.
Mm-hmm.
That's just where it's going to start.
One of them comes up with positive COVID, it's over. They might as well sign that check, Kenny.
The only thing is that there's breakthrough cases. So, I mean, even the employees that are vaccinated could still end up getting it and still spread it. It's so random. So you don't really even know, you know. So it's hard to say, but I get the business decision.
I get it too. I'm in the same place. I'm in the same boat where it's like, yeah, can you do whatever you should make your own decision. Of course you should be able to, but you can't do that and then put everybody else at risk too. So I see why they would do it.
Yeah.
Well, you know, hopefully some of those employees live in New Jersey, because in New Jersey they are now offering unemployed people $500 to get a job. It is called the Return and Earn. This was created to address the labor shortages caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, according to New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy. Mm-hmm. And when you get your new job, on your first check, you get an extra $500 bonus that's non-taxable.
Hey, I'm with that. I mean, they needed a job anyway, so you know, it's people that are trying to go out and get work again. You know, why not reward people that are actually looking for jobs? There was so many people that were taking advantage of the unemployment system.
Yeah.
And they're about to break Social Security any day now. You know, by the time we all retire, there's not going to be any Social Security from what I've been reading lately. But
we weren't going to have Social Security.
They've been saying that for like the last 10 years. You know?
And
we weren't going to have Social Security anyway. They just
but it's getting closer. It's getting closer now with this. Yes.
Yeah, so, we weren't about to have it anyways.
It's really sad, but you know, why not pay people to go get a job? You're paying people to stay home on unemployment. So if they're making the effort to go get work, why not?
I think a lot of people just got really comfortable with being at home, like being at home with their families, being at home with their kids. It's like, okay, I go to work, I work 10-hour days. I'm away from the house for 10 hours. I barely have any time with my family. And the pandemic kind of either brought people together or it separated people, you know? So
yeah,
that's what I'm thinking is a lot of the reason why people are not wanting to go or looking for work, because they're getting paid to spend time with their families. Like the pandemic showed us that like life is very short, you know?
But it's coming to an end though. And then what are they going to do? That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, that is true.
So
It
why
is
not
coming
get
to an end.
why not jump ahead and try and get the bonus while you can? Because
Well,
I'm sure
plus
that
what's
won't last
the
very long.
bonus didn't work anyway. Like I can understand like wanting to take like a break, but like what you just said you plan on staying home for the rest of your damn life? Like come on.
I mean, some people, yeah.
I did.
You know, I really do like working from home, but I'm working from home.
Right.
You know,
Mhm.
but a lot of employees where we work were paid to stay home. They got paid the same to stay home, and the rest of us who were able to work from home and not in the offices, they still got paid the same that we did, and we were working through the entire thing. So, in a sense, I'm grateful to still have my job and be able to do it from home. But you know, for the people that are being called back in now, you know, it's got to be hard for them. Like Sheena was saying, they've been having the chance to be at home with their family, and now things are going to abruptly change. But in the state of New Jersey, I mean, shit, if they're going to offer $500 to go get a
I'll
job,
take
okay,
it.
let me go
I'll
sign
take it.
up. Yeah.
Oh shit! I'll go and apply right now in New Jersey to get a
Okay.
bonus.
Right.
Okay, so like y'all like Ashanti?
I
No,
love Ashanti.
You don't like Ashanti?
I
Why,
don't like this
Dante?
dude.
Oh my
Are
God,
you
she looks
joking?
so dope on the Fat Joe and what's his face on
She's
that
like,
last
girl,
verses.
she is like goals. What? What do you mean you don't like
I
Ashanti?
don't like her. I don't like her music. I find her like
Are you serious right now? Oh my God.
She didn't do it for me. She's just one of them people for me that everyone loves her. I know. I'm just not
You
one
don't
of
like you don't like Beyonce either, huh?
them. No, I like Beyonce.
Okay. But you don't like Ashanti.
I don't like Ashanti. I never have.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to rethink our relationship.
No, I'll tell you who I didn't like before, but now I like. I didn't like her when she first came out, Rihanna. I didn't like her at first, but I love Rihanna now. Like the last
Oh, I
like
know
three,
you
four
love Rihanna. I
albums.
love Rihanna too.
Her last like three, four
That's my
albums.
spirit child.
Um,
That's my spirit
did you
person.
guys see that Fenty show? It's so good.
I'm gonna watch it
Yes.
this weekend.
It's
Yes, I saw parts of
everything.
it.
Watch it on the Amazon, girl. It's
hmm
good.
I'm gonna watch it
It's
this
real
weekend.
good.
I love
But
her.
I've never seen anything like it in terms of like it having every shape of body, every color, every
That's why I love her.
gender, every not gendered, every like girl. It was just it
She's
was
with it. She's with the shits. Everything.
yeah,
incredible.
because you guys praise her so much with this damn Fenty, y'all ain't getting no album.
You
So,
know, I'm still gonna I'm still praying about it. I still think about it
It's
all the
supposed to
time.
happen early. It's supposed to happen early next year, and her next album's supposed to be all like reggae esque type music. So she's gonna
don't
go.
hold your breath, because if she drops some more Fenty shit, y'all ain't gonna get no album. It's gonna
You
be
know,
2020,
all of her shit will be
30.
on just replay on my Alexa or whoever the fuck I'm listening to.
Well, that
So
anti
it's
album
fine.
was bomb. That album
Yeah.
is bomb from front to back, just bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's get back to Ashanti. Um,
Ashanti.
she during a recent interview, Ashanti confirmed that she now owns her masters and will officially be
That's
re-recording
what's up.
her self-titled debut album. That's one of actually my favorite albums. I can listen to that like album right now,
Yes.
and just to know that she's gonna re-record it, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be like,
With her own
you know,
twist and
with her own twists and turns to it. This is very exciting. Like
it is exciting.
Ashanti's girl crush. Like
She is. She is.
Ashanti and J-Lo, they're both like girl crush. Like yes,
Well,
Although the two of them
J-Lo-
in the same room, I don't know, but you know, there's a lot of beef there. But you know,
if you had to pick one, oh yeah, there is beef. So Dante, if you had to pick one
Mhm.
to cohabitate with, would you pick
Uh-huh.
Ashanti or J-Lo?
I would actually pick Ashanti. I actually like J Lo more, but I feel like J Lo would be a freaking irritating broad to live with. Like Ashanti seems like she'd be cool. I didn't say I didn't like her as a person. I just don't like her music. But like as a person, she seems like a cool person. So I would
I
say
know.
Ashanti.
I agree. I feel like I could be friends with Ashanti, and she'd just be like, "Bitch," and I'd be like, "Bitch," You know, I don't feel like I could do that with J-Lo.
J-Lo seems like you want to scream at her, cuss her out, and possibly choke her out. She seems like that type of broad to me. I'm just saying.
She might like it though.
I was just about to say that.
Probably.
I feel like Ashanti is like the girl. Like I like you said. Like I can be friends with her. Like she's like, she reminds me of a homegirl friend. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
J-Lo doesn't seem like, you know.
To a point, she
like
does.
She was never Jenny from the block. She was never Jenny from the block. She need to sit down.
I feel like she's worked really hard to get where she's at, but I don't feel like she has the same vibe as like a friend that I feel like Ashanti would probably be.
Right.
You know, I feel like if some shit went down, Ashanti would be like, okay, bitch, let's go. It's go time. I feel like J-Lo would be like, well, you know.
I don't really do that.
Right.
Like, very that, yeah.
Right.
Oh, God. But J-Lo's from what is she, from the Bronx? From Brooklyn?
She is, and she's cool, you know, and I admire and I respect her as an artist, as a person, as an entertainer overall, you know what I mean? But
that body, as far as like, and I do like her acting, J-Lo.
I think she's a better acting. Yes, I agree.
But you know, she's a performer though. Like she can put on a damn show when she's like shaking her ass and moving. She's a performer. She's definitely a performer.
She's paid her dues. Yeah,
she
is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, I like Ashanti. I like J-Lo. I like Beyonce. I like all them girls. Okay, so Dante, you're gonna love this one. We're gonna get to Bill Cosby. Yo.
Homeboy.
Your homeboy, your step granddaddy.
Oh Lord Jesus.
His step granddaddy. Oh my God.
So Bill Cosby says he thinks R.Kelly was railroaded and racketeering and sex trafficking charge.
Why is his spokesperson even saying anything? Shut the fuck up.
His spokesperson says Bill Cosby believes R.Kelly wasn't given a fair trial in his federal racketeering and sex crimes case, according to his spokesman, Andrew Wyatt. R.Kelly was convicted by a federal jury on Monday of 9 federal counts, including racketeering, sex crimes, kidnapping, human trafficking, and he could face a lifetime sentence. So his sentence is coming up in May 2022.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to go very well.
Bye. Enjoy jail, honey.
I think the difference between Bill Cosby and R. Kelly is a huge difference. You know, with R. Kelly, it was children, you know, teenage girls, and a lot of manipulation on these young girls.
That shouldn't even be in their brain to do like that.
Right. And the parents are to blame too, a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I'm not
a lot of it.
I don't want to put the whole blame on the parents, because at the end of the day, he did what he did. But the parents were in pocket. Like
why these parents though? Why they let like grown ass people be around their kids like that? Like I would never in my whole life. Like I wouldn't let nobody else's kids be around another adult like that. I'd be like, come over here, baby. The
rumors were flying around him for years and years and years and years. Even now, they got people posted outside of the prison. These young people talking about, oh, you know, R. Kelly, free R. Kelly, help me, I need to get a career. Like, what are you talking about?
Like, he's about to go to prison for the rest of his life. How can he help you?
What is he going to do to help you? He can't help you.
I think the parents, they have a lot to blame in this, because I'm sorry, my kid is not even listening to R. Kelly's music. They're not going to know who Robert Kelly is. So
I took everything that I had with him on it. I took it off. I threw it away. I was good. I'm good.
But why is Bill Cosby? Why is he jumping? Like, dude, you just got out. Like,
right? He should really just maintain.
Go somewhere and
Bill Cosby creeps me the fuck out. Bill Cosby really creeps me out.
You know what? Now that we think about it, remember those pudding commercials?
Mm-hmm.
It's so sad because, you know, he was America's dad, and
for real though, yeah.
Now he's America's predator.
Although I do remember my mom having records, his comedy records, and he was very, very, you know, before he was America's dad, he was had a potty mouth. It was talking about a lot of things on these albums, these comedy albums. I wish I had kept them. I wish I had kept them because they're from the late 70s, and she would play them and she'd be laughing in the living room with like my aunts and them, and like talking all this shit about Bill Cosby while I'm over in the other room watching the Cosby show thinking like, oh, this is, I wish I had a dad like him. And they're over here laughing. He's talking about fuck and bitches and da 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 and this and that. So, I'm not really surprised as far as that's concerned, but
So
I grew up
Dante,
listening to Eddie Murphy, girl.
what do you
oh, I
think?
know.
Dante, what do you think about R. Kelly?
Well, you know how I feel about R. Kelly. I
Like,
just
what do you
really,
think
I'm
about?
not tired to talk about him, but I'm happy he's taking his ass straight on to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Take your whole ass straight to jail. I'm done. I'm good. I what's I think what's most embarrassing about this whole experience is the fact that like he got away with it for so long. Because
You know,
everybody knew he had married Aaliyah. Everybody knew that all that stuff had happened. Why is he just now going to jail?
but he also had people helping him and stuff. Like, shouldn't they
A
be
lot of
somehow?
people.
Shouldn't they
They should be just as they should be held to
guilty as he is?
yeah.
Including his ex-wife,
Hmm.
including her.
And she sat there, girl. She sat there trying to act like, oh, I'm such a victim. It's like, girl,
She was
are
the
you?
first one to jump on that Lifetime fucking shit, and
Uh,
then turn around and spin it off in the media about, it's just a whole different angle altogether. Everyone who
Mhm.
was around at that point in time all have some type of culpability. You
I
know,
I agree.
But does
his
his wife
team.
have culpability, or was she an abused woman as well? Was she
You
locked in a
know,
room as well? You know,
it could be viewed in a couple different ways. I mean, she got out from him, and what did she do after the fact
she went
to help
on
the situation?
Hollywood Exes.
Right.
That's what she did. She got a reality show and went on Hollywood Exes.
But
And
I'm
that's when we
saying,
found out. That's when we all found out he had a wife. We didn't know he had a wife until
I know that was definitely news.
I
That
thought
was definitely.
I thought I knew he had a wife, but I think it was maybe a wife he had before this most recent broad.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't know at all. So it's just very interesting. So I'm kind of interested to see what it's going to look like for R. Kelly May 2022. See what the sentencing is going to look like. I think he might get a life sentence, or he might get something very close to it, to where he's not going to get out until he's like 80, and his thing don't work no more, and he's broke.
Right.
Well, I don't know.
How old is R. Kelly?
I saw the
Probably like
video
in his
after it
50s.
happened. I saw that video when it happened, and he already can't get it up. Just as a FYI,
What video?
remember they were passing it around like crazy. The video with him and that little girl.
That was a
Where he
long
was
time ago.
where he was pissing on her when he was.
Playing in my house.
And he was sitting there. And I mean, it was like a wet noodle. It just was not. It was not happening.
I'm going to hell for laughing. Oh my god.
He was wait, what was he doing again?
Yeah, do it again.
And yeah, it wasn't hard the whole time. It was just just pulling a wet noodle, dude.
It was like pulling a wet noodle. That's a new saying. I think I'm gonna adopt that. Pulling a wet noodle. No, just kidding. Well, speaking of a wet noodle.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Our girl Britney Spears, she went off to an island with her handsome fiance.
He's
and
fine.
He really is fine. She went to on an island with her handsome fiance to celebrate her conservatorship win over her father. And Britney did it the best way Britney knew how. Free it all queen. And she took a nude picture with emojis covering up the most important parts. And I'm so happy for her. Britney Spears is like that crazy cousin that you know is like kind of loopy, but you still like her because she's nice and fun.
Because she's loca. She's my cousin. I like her because she's loca.
Yeah, she's a little crazy, but I'm really happy for her. And I was reading somewhere that her dad like had cameras in her room
Yeah.
Like, that's a form of rape, right? To see her like most intimate moments.
Well,
Was she aware that the cameras were there? Did
she
she
was
know that they were
aware.
there?
She was aware that they were there, but he gives me pedo vibes
He
Yeah, me
does.
too.
I
because
There
agree.
he's
should be
always
some
been a
kind of.
little too, with her, and it's just really
Mm-hmm.
kind of weird to me.
Mm.
But I think
Mm-hmm.
I could see him being a pedo for sure because he's
I
just
can definitely see him being a. Why would you want to put cameras in her room?
that's
Right.
creepy.
Like,
Like what? Yeah.
what are you gaining? You know what goes on in her room. She's comfortable, naked, like doing her things in her room. Like, why would you want to
Yeah,
watch that?
why would you want to watch her?
And
That's
I
kind
guess her dad wanted them to delete it or something. And there was one guy who didn't delete it, and that's what's actually helped
on
her
the
with her
yeah. There was
case.
a US, so there was that USB stick,
Yeah, it was a USB
all
stick.
that data, and they told the guy to delete it, but he actually saved a copy and then threw the other one away.
Mm. Well,
But the other thing was that like they were even telling her like how she could spend her money and shit. Like they were
Yeah.
telling
That's not right.
you
That's
had
not right.
sushi, like she'll have sushi like yesterday or whatever, and then she wants sushi again the next day. They're like, you can't have sushi the next day. You already had sushi yesterday. It's too expensive. But then they're spending all this money like getting all these lawyers and stuff because she's paying for his lawyers, she's paying for
mm-hmm.
her lawyers, she's paying for lawyers that the state assigns.
Hmm.
She's paying everybody's. She's paying
Right.
every. She's filling everybody check pocketbook with her own.
That's
I
very
think
sad.
that I think that she's just I think she's ready to just move on, you know? She wants another baby. She didn't get a chance to really bond with her sons. Um, you know, it's sad. She's a grown woman who has everyone has eaten off of her for years.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And
So
the stars.
Hi.
Yeah,
Well,
I hope that whatever happens beyond this point, like she'll be okay because she done had a rough go of it. Hey,
yeah.
she's had a real rough go, and it sucks.
yeah,
You know,
she has.
Yeah.
they wouldn't even let her have an iPhone. And then they were like, "Well, can we turn on like the kids' privacy or whatever, or can we turn it to where
Like,
like
she's
she can't mix
39 years
girls?"
old. What do you guys
She's a
mean?
grown woman.
She's feeding you and your kids. You telling her she needs a kid privacy on a phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's bull crap.
So
So
yeah,
I'm
I
so
think it's
glad
crap.
she won and she deserves it. And you know what? If she wants to mess up her money, then let her mess up her money. It's her
Yeah.
money. She worked hard for
It's
it.
her money. Yeah, right.
We took so much of her life just so she can entertain us for all these years, when we
Leave her
were
live her good
younger.
life.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's her money. Like let her live, let her do her. But I'm really happy for Britney. So
I am
kudos
too.
to you, Britney.
Yes.
Okay,
Exactly.
so anything? Okay, so next week we're not gonna have a show because I'm gonna be in Miami for
Woo!
Carnival,
So
living
much
my
fun.
best life and not
That's
knowing my
so
name.
cool.
I'm getting lost, be a part of the search party.
Oh my God, you have to call me and
don't get
tell me
lost
about
in
that.
airport city. She be good. She done got by a crocodile.
No,
Oh my God.
no, I'm not gonna get got by a crocodile. I don't think so. So, any plans this weekend, guys?
Working. I gotta work
We're gonna
until
work this
Sunday.
weekend.
Yes. Woke up
Oh,
tomorrow, unfortunately.
gonna
I
pack.
should go out and do something.
Well, Dante, if you want to go to like FedEx or anything and send me that tote bag, I'll shoot you my address. That can give you something to do.
Did you just? She just really said that. Okay. You're
Wait,
so
I
silly.
can't flirt with you right now because my hair is not down. Copyright,
Right, she
Dante.
can't do this. Her famous, this.
uh,
My hair is up, so I can't really flirt with you right now. But if my
no.
hair
It's
wasn't
it's
up,
it's so much fun when she does. Though.
oh, I'm pretty sure I flirted with Dante, and he was probably like, "Girl, what you doing?"
Mhm. I'm sure.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for coming
Love you.
on tonight. Thank you, guests who watched. Thank you, In the Stars, for stopping by and leaving a chat. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Friday.
How do you turn this thing off?
I don't know. You're the host.